Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Keep It Pushing podcast. I'm your host, alongside Tony and Brady. Almost called you B Nut for whatever reason,
That's
but
great.
but we got a lot of stuff that we got to go on. But first of all, how y'all doing?
We
Chilling,
chilling,
bro.
we vibing.
Almost the
Great
holiday.
weekend of sports.
Yeah, bro.
Better than Dolphins fans and us Packers fans. We lost pretty much our hopes a little bit, bro.
A
I ain't
little
gonna
bit.
lie. I mean, completely. I ain't gonna lie, bro. The whole situation, bro. We lost our whole playoff, like our whole like hopes for the season in a matter of 30 minutes, bro. We lost our offensive lineman. We lost what's it called? Who is it? We already
Mike
lost Devontae
Parsons.
Watt. Hold on, wasn't gonna get to him yet.
Oh,
Man, you cut me off. I'm trying to. We lost an offensive
that's the
lineman who was
biggest
like
name
one
in
of
the
our best.
game right now, bro.
He was one of our best offensive linemen. We lost freaking Christian Watson to a shoulder slash chest injury. Then we lost Quay Walker. Quay Walker got hurt. Obviously, Micah Parsons, and then another person on defense. Like, damn, what else can we take, bro? Like, I don't even know what to say anymore, bro. It's
Start
wraps for us.
I
start
mean,
worrying
it's
about
okay.
next season.
At least you guys know you're gonna play in Lambeau. The Chicago Bears could possibly move to Northwest Indiana. So,
No, they aren't. Bears are
but
not moving to no Northwest Indiana.
at this point, they just need to stay. The whole thing is kind of just like it makes me hate Illinois pop total because the Bears literally, and they said it in the statement. They're like, we never asked Arlington Heights for like anything towards the stadium. We asked them to pave the roads, which is so valid because all right, if the Bears pave the roads, like okay, like no, I don't want it. Like you guys can't use this road. Like y'all, this isn't public road. This is private road, so you can't use this unless it's a game day or for something we say that you can use it for. But I'm not gonna get into all that. Chicago sucks. Cook County acts like it doesn't want one of its main attractions to stay around. But um,
Facts.
the matchup
Mm,
between the Packers and the Bears is going to be fire. Two banged up teams. Um,
Bears aren't as banged up as
we're,
us.
we're not as banged up, but we still don't have Tremaine Edmonds. We don't have Kyler Gordon.
Trey Evans is overrated.
Doesn't look like Luther Burden the third will play. Doesn't look like Rome Odunze will play for the rest of the season with a stress fracture in his foot. In my opinion, he shouldn't play for the rest of the season. Um, but I mean, we got Jalen Johnson back,
I
so
mean, y'all still have freaking DJ Moore. That's still
yeah.
really good.
I'm just saying, bro. I just named two key wide receivers, and I
Yeah, I
mean,
know.
a couple guys on defense. I'm not saying we're helpless. We still have Cole Kmet, we still have Colson Level, and we still have DJ Moore. Still got Swift, and we still got Kyle Madungai. We're not helpless at all. But yeah, it's going to be a pretty good matchup. Um,
Our whole offense, bro. This is ridiculous, bro. Like I said,
y'all
this
got
already was,
Dontavius Wicks.
huh?
Y'all got
That's it. I
Dontavius
mean,
Wicks.
bro, we don't know who the wide receiver one is. Jaden Reed just came back. I don't expect them to just try to throw him and be like, oh yeah, give him 10 targets a game. But hold on, who else is there? Like we lost Tucker Craft. We lost this man Christian Watson again. It's a recurring theme. At this point, I think Christian Watson gone. I don't think the Packers will bring him back just because of the injury history. It's unfortunate. Like
I don't think he's ever played a full season.
he hasn't. He was balling for us. I think if anything, the only time he played a full season with us was his rookie year when it was Aaron Rodgers was here, and that year he was having issues with drop passes.
I
But
remember that.
but outside of that, yeah, there's nothing really.
I will
Um,
just say though, the Bears do have the most quarters missed by starters in the NFL this year. So I mean, if our team can do it and we're 10-4, there should be no other excuses for others either. Um, but hey, let's go back to CFB real quick because we just had a Heisman's get picked. Um, and we
ooh.
had one person in particular who did not agree with
Oh yeah,
like,
I already know who it is. Diego Pavia.
That's
That
such a
man
bad
literally just
look, bro. That
literally
guy
that
has made a fool of himself.
he
perfect for the
tanked
Las
he,
Vegas. He's perfect for the Las Vegas Raiders.
he definitely tanked his draft stock, bro. I don't people may be like, oh, it's not that's embarrassing, bro. Anytime you go out there and you pretty much go like fuck all the Heisman voters, you go like start complaining about all the other things. That's just a bad look. And in the NFL, bro, you already know the abbreviation for NFL is no fun league. So they're not gonna go for none of that crap, bro. So
I
you
mean,
have
the biggest thing to me is like there's a difference between like knowing what you are, like disagreeing. You could just be like, you know what,
mm,
that's what their decision. You know, people didn't vote
mm,
for me, whatnot, but I know how good of a player I am. And
mm,
then there's a difference between like the path he's taken, just the straight arrogance. He just looks too full of himself. He
feeling
thinks he's way
entitled.
better than he is. You know,
Yeah,
is he a great player? Sure, but he's making him sound like he's the second coming of Jordan. Like,
yeah.
come
You
on, like
ain't
you can't be acting this way when obviously people didn't vote for you, and the fact that everybody's talking about it, like it's not, it's even more worse of a look. Like it's just not good.
and you've already seen what they've done to players who have even displayed like having good confidence in recent history. Let's look at Shadur Sanders, bro. Look how his situation has panned out. He's not like getting like they're low key doing him bogus over there in Cleveland. So you gotta like think about it from that perspective. That meant like, well, honestly, like you don't agree with the situation. Okay, if you don't agree with the picking, like the Heisman picks, then you should just simply just go out there, use that and like use that as a chip on your shoulder and go out there and
Right.
prove people wrong at the next level, bro. Like that's all you gotta do. Don't like go out there and make a fool of yourself. Because not only did he say that to the media, this man went out to the club in New York and also bought a sign that said what fuck Indiana, I think, if I remember correctly.
He said, "Yeah, I
So,
think that's what it said."
so it's like, okay, bro, not that, yeah, you doing too much, bro. Doing way
Mm-hmm.
too much. I
It's
Yeah,
can't
such
believe.
a bad look. And like you're posting it, bro. Like you're saying all these things, dude. Like you're just drawing more attention. Like you literally see the guys that like aren't talking and stuff look just so much better when they lose.
Mm-hmm.
Like obviously nobody wanted to lose. Like I mean, all the other guys there are great contenders. I mean, there's an
Mm-hmm.
argument really there for all of them. You know, I wouldn't say this class like was anything like spectacular, but like that's just a whole other thing.
It was
But I
still
mean, it's just
decent.
like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, like you don't see Julian Sand losing
Mm,
for Ohio State, and
exactly.
he's not on like Twitter. I play for Ohio State. Like, do you not know how good I am? Like, look
Mm-hmm.
at my stats. Look at this. Look at my completion percentage.
Dude,
Like,
threw for like what 73% on the
yeah,
season.
I think he's like the number. Is he? I don't know. I saw he's better than. I forgot who he got. Is he
He's
number
definitely up
one?
there in completion. I think he might. I think I don't want to quote
I
that.
think he's number one in completion percentage.
I
That's for
think so
sure.
That's
too.
what I think so.
And he bro could be posting that everywhere, being like, "You're not voting me for Heisman. Like, what are we looking at?" He's not. He's wearing that on the chin because he knows what kind of value he brings to the table. And obviously, coaches are going to see that. To me, if I'm a coach, I'm going to look at a personality on top of skill level. And if you have all that fundamentals, if you would put these two side by side, if Julian
Mhm.
Sand is right next to somebody, I'm picking him because I don't want the bad attitude. I don't
Yeah,
want the
literally.
drama and everything, bro. You lose one thing, well, you play one bad game in the NFL, that post game conference, they start pressuring you, and you just start lighting up the announcers doing their job. Not announcers, but like the journalists and interviews.
Hmm.
You lose your composure, bro. It's just such a bad look. Like you
Y'all see,
can't be
Shador
acting that
don't
way.
give in during them post game interviews. They be
Yeah,
like, "What do
Mm-mm.
you think you could have did better?"
And they're looking for it. They
Yes, bro.
want
They're
to
they
like,
get
want him. They
something
want
from
him to. They want him to
they
do mess up, but he knows not to do that, and that's the
him. Hmm.
maturity in it. Like if he's gonna, Diego Pavio is gonna want to like yeah, he's gonna have to mature, like get a like. Damn, I'm stuttering hard as hell, but he's gonna have to gain some like maturity and
Hmm.
use this as an situation. It's like to improve on. Like right now, you can't take it back. Like it's already out there. The internet's not gonna forget it, especially
And
like
it's too
what.
late to like kind of take it back to be like,
Mhm.
you know what, like I was mad in the moment, like it wasn't that big of a deal. Like it's now gone on too much. And I'm
It's
pretty
been a
sure he
week.
did he
We haven't
double
heard him
down
say anything.
too. I was gonna say, I
Yeah.
think he's also doubled down. Like if he would have next day, bad decision. I mean, so many people
Mm.
have gone out to like a club or something the day after an awards or something. Bad,
Mm.
bad things. You know what? People get over it because people can brush that off as like, you know what, that was stupid. But like, you know what, like it was a mistake. But yeah, you
But
let
when
it
you
go on
double
this
down on
long.
your stupidity, yeah,
Yeah, it looks like your parents finally talked some sense into you. Now you're being forced to apologize, and nobody
yeah.
believes it. You know,
mm.
like
Yeah,
Nah,
everyone
not
knows
your
you report
parents, your
mistakes.
agent. Your agent said, "Hey, man, you're
your
gonna lose a
agent.
couple mil in the draft because
Literally.
of what you said that one day."
Mm.
And it's like, granted, you could say the same thing about like Sanders and whatnot. Like, obviously, he's got people in his corner helping him out, but at the same time, you can be told to keep your composure, but it's hard to keep your composure. It's probably one of the hardest things is to just control your emotions in anything, and to do it to the success that he's doing right now. It is pretty impressive. But I agree though, Diego's got to figure that out because it definitely I think has hurt his. I don't think it's definitely not enough to like not get drafted or looked at, but it definitely like he's gone down some rounds for sure.
Since we're talking about people and criticism,
but
I
was gonna.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say something. Even then, I still believe like sticking with the Heisman. I still agree with Fernando Mendoza being the Heisman winner. Like, yeah, Julian Sand could have did it, but Fernando, like, he's the leader of that Heisman team, bro. Or not Heisman team, but he's the leader of that team who has the number one rank and the number one seed in college football playoffs this year. And I don't guarantee, like, if you take him away, they're not going to be doing the same exact things. And he was one of the, I think he led the all QBs in total touchdowns this season. So speaks for itself. And he was third in QBR. So
yeah, I mean, I don't disagree. I think it definitely had to either been Fernando or Julian Sane. It really had to be one of those two. I don't think the other two, they're not bad players by any means. I just don't think they necessarily, you put them side by side. I think it was pretty clear to me. I definitely think that Indiana-Ohio State game is what I think won it for him. I think it would have been the other way around too. I think if Ohio State would have won, I think Julian Sane would have won the Heisman. I think it was a lot closer than people I think are making it out to be. I think a lot of people were saying he was just clear favorite. I don't think so, but I mean, I could be wrong. I think it was a lot closer, but no, I definitely think that game won it. But good shout out to him though. I mean, winning it, he definitely deserved it.
Definitely.
All right,
anything you want to add on that, Tony, or no?
No, you know how I feel about these college guys. Diego Pavia's examples of why I don't watch it. Hold on. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. It connected to us to the AirPods. Yeah, you guys know how I feel about college guys. I mean, Diego Pavia is like one of the examples of why I don't give some of these guys the respect that they deserve. But yeah, talking about respect, some people who do deserve their respect and reserve their flowers. I feel really bad for Jalen Hurts right now. Bro's taking heat, and as you should as a quarterback. You know, it's being the quarterback of a football team is like being the president of the United States. Something goes wrong, you're going to get blamed for it, even if it's not your fault. But I feel like maybe in some circumstances, Jalen Hurts really might be to blame for what's going on with the Eagles and these malfunctions. But I will say that offensive play caller, it might be time to call it, man. I don't know who was calling it doesn't look like the same offense that blew out the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. You know, this is a completely different offense this year. I want to know what you guys want to think about that. You have Saquon Barkley, who was did he break the rushing record last year, or was he close?
He was close to it. He could have broke it if he played that final game, but he didn't. He decided not to.
So we got Saquon, Mr. Humble Barkley, who's almost breaking rushing records last year, but this year, I mean, for a guy whose rushing line was set at 109 yards every game, now the man's barely getting to 80. It's kind of showing, okay, is the schemes not developing as well? Is losing some linemen or some different linemen, changing it up a little bit, or what's going on? Did you get some breaking news or something?
Yeah. I mean, I just saw some. I mean, it's going back to college football, but
no, I want to know. Let's take a step back really quick. What is it?
Oh. Brady, what's up with y'all? Y'all went to follow suit with Michigan, bro?
No.
Whoa! What happened?
No.
Y'all had a coach get fired after having romantic relationships with a student?
Who?
No way.
Who?
Was this recent?
Coach Brian Smith, yeah.
Check all their phones. Just pull everyone's phone now and just check it.
Y'all was so quick to make fun of Michigan. I'm like, yeah, this man is in love with the snow.
Ohio State was like, they can't do nothing better than us. We're gonna do it harder. Yeah, I don't know.
He's like, oh yeah, he wasn't messing with a student. You know what? We got a coach that does that. Come on.
Right. No, it was an athletic trainer. It was a trainer. It was a staff member.
I'm not
That's
saying
insane.
I'm not talking about Michigan. I'm talking about Ohio State. It was like, oh, let us top that and do it with a student.
Oh, that's crazy work, bro. That's
Hold up.
crazy
This
work.
says
Golly,
3 hours
bro.
ago, Ohio State University fires. Oh, my
Damn, bro.
brother. It is Ohio University.
Oh, it's
Oh,
Ohio University. I was about to
yeah,
say,
Dude,
bro.
you
yeah.
got me stressing. I was like, that name doesn't sound familiar. I was like,
My
is he just an
fault.
assistant
My
coach somewhere?
fault. I didn't read it. I thought I saw Ohio State. Hey, we
All
just
right,
gonna edit this out. We gonna
we could
edit this
skip that
out.
part then. We could skip that
Hey,
part.
going back.
Also,
Bro,
So
I
you
was
said
stressing.
your
also,
coach. Wait, not your coach.
I just want to say prayers up for that Michigan coach. Clearly, there's something wrong with him mentally. I just want to send him prayers. The situation he's in and the way he acted in that circumstance, it kind of does show he's got something mentally going on. And I hope and pray for his family that he could bounce back. Maybe he'll probably never coach football again, but hopefully that his mental livelihood will come back,
Res-
in a greater and better form. So it's just a sad
Respect,
way to see someone go out like that.
respectfully, it all could have been prevented had he not listened, or had he listened to Dr. Umar.
It doesn't have
All
anything to
just,
do with Dr. Umar. He should have never been unfaithful to his wife. He should have just never been unfaithful to his wife. All that.
I will say the craziest thing is about that whole situation. It wasn't even her who report. Like, I mean, obviously she did report it like after he got caught stalking her, but it
DoorDash
was a
driver.
DoorDash driver who snitched. I'm like, dang.
Like, bro, you don't even get paid enough for that, bro. You don't get paid enough to report this stuff,
You
bro.
should have tipped that man, bro. You should have tipped your damn DoorDash driver.
100%.
Otherwise, y'all would not be in this
That's crazy.
position.
You guys know he got Plan B DoorDash to his office.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why he was like,
Yeah.
what is this for?
You'd think the athletic director, you would catch some wind of that somehow. You would somehow catch some wind of that. But
Mhm.
I mean, it's not like you go to Walgreens and they have discreet bags, unless you buy a prescription. I don't know, but I'm sure it came in a white Walgreens bag. Like, and how do you get that delivered to your office? Y'all don't got security gang? Y'all can DoorDash there? What is y'all doing? Y'all let anybody in? I don't know. I'm gonna just pray for the man. I'm gonna pray for the man and his family because I know his wife has to be feeling some type of way because he had a cheeseburger and he went to a different restaurant and just ordered a burger with cheese. So I mean,
what? I'm not following along. But anyways, just ask the. What was the question again?
Well, I want to actually bring this up more so. Like, I want you to explain yourself. Why do you think that the Eagles is Jalen Hurts' fault currently?
I'm not gonna say it's all Jalen Hurts because
No. I know what you're saying, but I'm just saying based on last time you were just saying things about Jalen Hurts that like he's obviously not the problem, but he is part of the problem.
I could answer that. Some people are like, what's it called? With Jalen Hurts, obviously, he first of all, Jalen Hurts is a quarterback. With every quarterback, you're either getting praised for your team winning and everything, or you're gonna be getting bashed because your team is losing. Jalen Hurts is not playing as good as he has in previous years. I've been saying this since the past like 2 years, since the year he lost in the Super Bowl. He did like phenomenal in that Super Bowl against the Chiefs. Damn near passed for 400 yards and everything. He was like that season he won the MVP and he was throwing the ball. Ever since then, he hasn't been throwing the ball as effectively. And this year, he struggled. Like we saw through like the first 3-4 weeks, he wasn't passing the ball that well. Then they finally like passed. Like he had a game where he passed good. Then people kind of backed off of it. But he's like hit or miss and everything. But like I wouldn't say everything's up to him because there's also some other issues the Eagles offense has had. Like for one, you got to remember the fact that they lost some of their offensive linemen. And it's not only affected Jalen Hurts, but it's affected Saquon Barkley. But Saquon Barkley isn't having the same amount of breakaway runs. He isn't averaging the same like yards per carry as he did last year. So that boils over. And then, yeah, those are the two main parts. And then you also have some issues. There's definitely some internal issues, especially when you think about it with AJ Brown. So that also can play a factor into it and everything too. So I don't know I don't know if you guys have anything else to say about that, but that's where I feel it.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you, like 100%. And that's why I was saying earlier, the play calling has got to be some sort of issue because, or the schemes just aren't scheming. Like you said, Saquon's not averaging the same amount of yards per carry last year. It would be probably every other game, if not every game, you would see Saquon is breaking out for a 30, 40, 50-yard touchdown. You know what I'm saying? I mean, straight from, say, the Eagles give up a TD, they get the touchback. I mean, they did it against the Commanders. Saquon Barkley, 30, 65-yard run. It was like the opening drive of the game against the Commanders last year. It's not the same scheme. It's not the same. I was watching that Bears game. I believe that was Black Friday. I
Yeah,
was
it's
watching
Black
that
Friday.
Bears game, and it looks like backyard Pee Wee football. Here you go, Saquon, running up the middle. I mean, you can't just you can't do that. But then when you watch the Chicago Bears run the football, you see tight ends pulling, guards pulling. You got levels of blocking into the secondary. You're not seeing that with the Eagles run game. You also don't see Jalen Hurts running with the football as much anymore. So it makes you think, okay, the play calling has also got to be a problem. Because if AJ Brown is complaining about not getting the ball and they're not running the ball well, you can't blame it all on Hurts. You can't blame.
Mm-hmm.
You got anything to add to that, Brady, or no?
No, that's fair. Like, I mean, I agree. I necessarily don't disagree. But I definitely think they've gone flat since the start of the season easily.
Yeah.
Okay.
They've done decent recently. Now it's the final stretch, and you gotta try to but they're right there where they could like compete for number one seed still, but you gotta like maintain what you're at least do better because I know before this past week, the previous games they were only had like getting like averaging around like 24 points a game, and I think this past week I think they broke it. Yeah, they broke it, but also to keep it a buck, they were playing the Raiders. Raiders defense isn't really that good, so I don't know. We'll see where it goes from here going on, but I don't really. I don't. I've already written off the Eagles as being true contenders for the Super Bowl this year. Like I feel like their issues will not be addressed until like the off season comes, and that's I don't know if that's how you guys like feel too,
Yeah,
but
I could see that. I feel like it's not a Super Bowl type of year for them at all. I could see the Seahawks and the Rams doing it before they do, in all
oh,
honesty.
100%, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All
I
right.
guess right now, who
Brady,
is? Give me, give
go
me,
again.
give me your pick. Who's your Super Bowl winners right now? Give me maybe your top two.
On the
Both
AFC
of us.
side,
Either can only be one winner.
I got the Broncos on the AFC side, and on the NFC side, I got the Rams.
Nah, I can't. I mean, Broncos are a solid pick. Hmm. I feel like Broncos. I've always said it. If Bo Nix can perform, like get back to that late season form he had last year, it's definitely the Broncos.
Seems like he got off on the
But
right foot against the Packers. That's
he
for
had
sure.
injuries. He wasn't doing anything until
Injuries
those
are not in use anymore in the NFL. Okay.
I mean, he wasn't doing that stuff until those injuries happened. So let's be for real. But I'd say the Broncos coming out of. I'm gonna go ahead and say the Seahawks. The Seahawks have one of the best defenses in the league, and you also have Sam Darnold, who's having a career year over there. Yeah, he did good last year, but this year he's doing even better. And you got Jackson Smith and Jigba, who's looking like the best wide receiver in the league this year. So that's all I gotta say. Pair that with the top defense in the league, man. That's something deadly over there.
I'm going to say I can't agree with you for the simple fact of, at least on the Rams part, the Rams game. I just feel like the Rams are a better team on offense than the Seahawks. Rams beat them earlier this year, and in that same game, Darnold threw 4 interceptions. I mean, today's going to be a revenge game for them, but at the end of the day, I just feel like the Rams are a better suited team. In my opinion, is all I'm saying.
What do you think, Brady?
Between that matchup, who do I think?
No, I'm saying like, who do you think is like? You asked us who like we had coming out and making to the Super Bowl.
I think my favorite right now would be the Broncos. I think they have a very strong chance. I still think people are starting to write them off a little bit, especially after that Bills game, but I still think the Patriots have a strong shot. I think they do. That one's definitely a little less likely. But honestly, my pick is definitely the Broncos.
I feel like for the Patriots, I would say the Patriots, their issue is it's their defense. That's
Mm-hmm.
issue, and then also the lack of having that true wide receiver one. Man, now people might disagree with me on this, but Stephon Diggs, I mean, like, oh, he's the number one. Stephon Diggs was expected to be the number one, but we're not seeing that same like number one wide receiver production. And also on top, like we haven't seen like the Stephon Diggs in his first stint with the Bills. That we're not seeing that same type of Stephon Diggs. And then you also have what's his name, Booty over there, who's
Mm-hmm.
like he's a solid wide receiver. He's not really number one. And then you have like a bunch of like good options to throw to, but like for a team to make a deep run, like you're really gonna have to find that person that you can be like, you know what, go out there and we can easily throw you a ball, like a jump ball or something, or like double coverage maybe, and we could trust you to get that ball. I don't see anybody being out there who's doing that. So
I don't disagree.
I don't see the Patriots doing it because they got this Mickey Mouse schedule. These boys ain't played nobody. I mean, they beat the Bills.
This ain't the AP poll. You don't got to get voted.
yeah, but they also lost to the Bills this past weekend from the simple fact that they couldn't hold the lead.
That was a
Only
crazy game, bro. That was
went
a
out
crazy game.
went out there in the second half, 21 at halftime. Then you go out there and only put up 10 points the rest of the game, and then proceed to lose.
I mean,
That can't happen.
the schedule is so Mickey.
Yeah,
There's only
Patriots
two
have
or
had a
three
Mickey
playoff teams.
schedule.
The
Yeah,
schedule has 2 or 3 playoff teams on here from last year. This schedule, Raiders, they lost to them in the beginning of the season. Dolphins.
we already went over their week schedule last podcast.
Oh yeah, this schedule is Mickey, bro. They're not for real. Them boys is not for real over there. They is not like that for real, bro. They not. I'm sorry. Their record is fugazi, bro. They're not playing nobody. Y'all played 3 playoff teams this year, bro. You let the Bills storm back down 1,000,000 and put BTA on you in one half.
Hey, but really though, I mean, that's Josh Allen, and he got a baby on the way. He got more to play for, you know.
Yeah, the only thing cooking harder than Drake May is his wife right now on that baking show she's got on TikTok, bro. I'm sorry. Her baking schedule is harder than the Patriots schedule, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Her putting together 100 orders of chocolate chip cookies is harder than this Patriots schedule, bro.
I don't know what's funny, the joke or the fact that you even know she got a cooking channel.
I forgot her name, but it's something bake something May. I don't even know, bro. I don't know.
I didn't even know that. That's
I thought it
crazy.
was his sister at first because they kind of look alike, but it's not his sister; it's his wife. No disrespect either. Like I really just thought that they were siblings, but I just didn't know he had a wife. But yeah, I mean,
Yo.
All right, and then moving on to last thing I know I wanted to cover for NFL was the whole Joe Burrow situation with the Bengals, bro. I honestly, what do you guys think is in store for Joe Burrow? Do y'all see him staying there long? And this is your team, Brady. Like, do you see him staying there long
So
term?
yeah, here's how I see it. I've been saying it multiple podcasts. You don't fix that offensive line, you're done. They have pretty much, you can make the argument that they have 2 wide receiver ones on the team. You know, T. Higgins is still that guy, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's definitely gone down a little bit, but he is still super reliable. Their run game is nothing special, but it's still great, right? They can run the ball. And Joe Burrow, arguably, if not number one,
No,
top
hold on.
3 for sure.
Hold on. They can have a running back that can run the ball. Can they run the ball? No, they can't. Not with the offensive line.
Exactly. I'm getting to my point. You have a running back. Run game, that's a little different story. The issue is I forgot the exact stat. So this is really rough. Basically, what I saw on ESPN the other day on one of those podcasts is that the Bengals have been literally bottom 3 in their
Mhm.
offensive line stats, and Joe Burrow is still 8-1 this season with them. Or like in the past, like how many games I saw between the past 2 seasons and whatnot. So the fact that you can do that with that bad of an offensive line, you give him literally anything. I've been saying this every single time. You give him literally anything, Bengals would be unstoppable. The
Literally.
difference is, I think the big difference we're going to see now is that he's actually being vocal about it now. He's been very quiet because everyone knows it. It's the elephant in the room. Nobody's talked really about the offensive line other than ESPN and just other sports watchers. But
Yeah.
now the fact that Joe Burrow came out publicly and says he's just not having fun, he didn't say anything about the offensive line, but that is 100% what he meant.
Yeah,
Talking
100%.
about that. So now, if Joe Burrow is now publicly making it an issue, not an issue, but he's publicly stating that like he is now fed up with this and done if there will not be changes, I think we will see change. If not, he's gone.
Mhm.
I don't think he stays. If they do not fix that offensive line, it's gonna suck. But I mean, I'm a big Joe Burrow fan. I've always been a big fan. I hate to see him go, but it's the best thing for him. If they don't
Because
fix that line, because Cincinnati's
honestly,
good. They are literally right here to being a great team because they
well,
have everything they pretty much need. But like,
there's more than that, but we'll get to
Y'all
that in a
defense is
second.
trash,
Like,
bro.
but we'll get to that. But like
you can
the
make do
things,
with a bad defense, but
no,
no
you
offensive
can't.
line, bro.
No,
You
you
can't
can't. Because you
score.
look at the Bengals last year. Joe Burrow literally would have won an MVP last year. Had the Bengals defense been good enough to
That's
win those
true.
games.
But you
So
can win with a mediocre defense.
an average defense, but not a defense that's like shit and gets bent over
That's what
all
I'm
the
Man,
saying.
y'all
I
time.
be
rather
getting your defense be
But
giving
hold
up
on,
40 points a game, bro.
literally. The only
one thing at a
only
time here. Let's
defense,
get a
and this
line
year,
and then like let's lock down the defense.
like, well, hold on, like, so before that though, I was gonna say this: Joe Burrow is amazing. He's an amazing talent, bro. The issue, like, obviously the offensive line, like we said, bro. If they don't hurry up and fix things, I could definitely see Joe Burrow turning out to being another Andrew Luck, bro. And we know how the whole Andrew Luck situation happened. Andrew Luck would have had more years, plenty of years left in the tank, bro. But the injuries added up and made him not want to play. You look at Joe Burrow now. What happened his rookie year? Torn ACL. Then like another year after that he was healthy. They made it to the Super Bowl. The year after that, I can't remember what injury it was. I'm trying to remember. He had an injury. That was his elbow, if I remember
I was
correctly. Or
gonna
no,
say
his
I
hand.
thought
His hand. It was to
it
his
was
hand.
something
Yeah,
with his
something to
He had to
his
get a
hand. Yeah.
surgery for that too.
Yeah, it was something for his hand. Then the season after that, last year, he had an MVP like season. And then this year, he had turf toe. So it's like every other year he's getting hurt. And as a result, it's because of the offensive line, bro. He's getting sacked at a crazy rate, bro. And it's
Mhm.
like, it's something that has to be addressed, bro, because he's too good to be sat there and wasted away. And honestly, I don't know if you like would know anything about this, but people, I agree with this. It's pretty much a Carson Palmer part two, bro. Carson Palmer had to lead the Bengals and go to the freaking like Cardinals in order to win. That's pretty much what Joe Burrow is gonna have to do to lead, like do to even stay alive and like keep his body intact or to at least win games, bro.
If you put
Cause
Joe Burrow, I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make a crazy statement. You put Joe Burrow on a sound team on both sides of the ball. It's the second coming of Tom Brady, bro.
Easily. I
It's
think you put it. I
coming.
think if out of the draft you put him on a team like Brady was on, I think he's top 3. He's easily in the conversation to go straight up
He
you
would
Stafford
put
be the
Joe
down.
Michael
Burrow,
Jordan of football. He
you
would be
put
the
Joe
Michael Jordan.
Burrow on put Joe Burrow on the Seattle Seahawks right now.
Hmm.
Man,
Bro, you wouldn't.
There,
that's the equivalent to Tom Brady on the Patriots, bro. You got a
I
good
literally,
defense.
I believe there would not be a conversation for the greatest quarterback of all time.
Yeah,
I
he
don't think
would
there would be a
without a
single
doubt.
question.
The Bengals are holding him back. He's not. I feel like he's like close to his prime. I think. I mean, he can't do much better, in my opinion. Like, but I mean, he's wasting away in Cincinnati. But I mean, Joe Burrow, he would be what Tom Brady was if he was on a better football team, and I'll
No,
stand
absolutely.
on all 10 toes, bro.
I don't know if I'd say better because Tom Brady is up there, and then also you got to think about Aaron Rodgers. People don't want to give Aaron Rodgers his props, but he's definitely up
10,
there.
10 years down 10 years down the line, if he's like 35 still playing football, he will be in that conversation with Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, and Drew Brees and them. The only thing is they're holding him back
Well,
on his
he'd have to stay. Well, he'd have to stay healthy and put up numbers. You can't put up those numbers. You're already behind. Aaron Rodgers didn't have that many seasons, and Tom Brady didn't have that
See,
many
we're
seasons.
not disagreeing with you. We're literally going pure off what he has and what the potential is if he actually has the team like they do.
But
the issue is it's not necessarily potential is the wrong word because I feel like he's already got it. He just has no help.
He doesn't have help.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Burrow I will say this all the time. Joe Burrow is the best quarterback playing football today. He's just on the wrong team.
Absolutely.
He is the best. He's the best quarterback playing right now. Forget Josh Allen. Forget Patrick Mahomes. Forget everybody. Joe Burrow should be the one.
A lot of Kansas City fans coming at you,
bro. The Mahomes is the most overrated quarterback I've ever seen in NFL history,
bro. He's not.
He is the most average Joe I've ever seen in my life.
Average Joe is crazy.
He's not average.
Yeah,
no, absolutely. I will die on this hill. He's the most overrated, overplayed quarterback ever.
This is the same person who said Justin Fields is a better quarterback than Dak.
Yeah, you did say that, bro. You can't say that. You can't. Okay, we're not gonna put,
that one was bad. That one was bad. But no, this one, no, absolutely. I am
Patrick
being
Mahomes
so for real.
Proved he deserves his flowers, bro. I mean, he's probably one of the youngest people to have 3. Well, he got 3 rings, right?
Anytime I see that man on the field, bro, he throws his hands up at any minor inconvenience because of a mistake that he makes, looking for a bailout, bro.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we're just lucky that Chris Collinsworth isn't the ref, or else, things would be a lot different right now. But I mean, look, like I said, Joe Burrow is, and I'll die on this hill, he is the best NFL QB alive playing football right now. Like, the only problem is he's on the wrong team. If you put him behind the Chicago Bears O-line, or you put him don't do your face like that, because we have a magnificent O-line and it shows, because we
would see another dynasty come to Chicago.
Y'all were holding the mess out of our players.
Everybody holds Micah. He's gonna have to get over it.
That's ridiculous. Refs are terrible. When it comes to certain teams, bro, they allow players.
There is a clip of a Green Bay Packers lineman with their arm around a linebacker's throat on that goal line where Josh Jacobs ran in for a touchdown. So we can't talk about holding. Okay, penalties, you have to throw them out the window. It's a rivalry game. You guys covered the spread. Good job. See you Saturday. All I'm saying is the Chicago Bears have a top 3 offensive line. Ozzie Trapillo's only allowed 2 pressures for Caleb Williams all season. So, I mean, and that dude's a rookie. All right.
Mickey teams.
We've seen Myles Garrett,
Raiders,
Max Crosby.
Terrible.
We've seen Myles Garrett, Max Crosby, and Micah Parsons all in 1 year. Mind you, we would have had to see Micah twice. So you need to calm down. We also need to see Aiden Hutchinson and the Vikings defense twice. So calm down, okay? It's not Mickey, okay? The conference itself is hard. It's probably one of the hardest conferences in football. Okay?
Not right now. Shoot. NFC West.
Besides the NFC West, it's probably the second hardest conference in the NFL. Okay. The AFC, bro, it's like taking a trip to Cancun in order to get to the playoffs. The NFC right now, literally Normandy. It's D-Day. It's D-Day in the NFC.
Nothing but a losing records.
All right, hurry up and make your point so we can move on.
My point is, I forgot. Y'all cut me off too much. Joe Burrow all the way. He the GOAT. Put him on a different team. I'm tired of the Bengals not getting him a defense. Your guys' defense allows 31.2 points per game. You can't win football games like that, bro. These teams are averaging 4 TDs on y'all head, plus a field goal for fun. Y'all can't
as long as you outscore it, that's all that matters. But no, I 100% agree. The defense is bad, but I think personally, as if I owned a team, I would rather an offensive line to protect my quarterback, especially that level and caliber of a quarterback, over a defense. because you can coach a defense through a season. You can't get better at protecting your quarterback through a season.
No, you can't. And a prime example is as Dallas Cowboys this year. Them dudes is ass, bro. Straight ass.
See,
They're also
Them dudes.
to me, that doesn't
the
even
Dallas,
count because
they,
it's
they,
the
no, I don't care.
Cowboys.
They're
The
not.
Cowboys are
Cowboys are not.
trash.
They
do this
have
every
players.
year. They do this
Cowboys.
every year.
Hold on, Brady. The Cowboys they have some injuries, but no, don't make that as an excuse, bro.
It's
Those
their
dudes,
offensive line, bro. They're on a
the only
third-string
defense,
offensive lineman.
the only defense worse than the Cowboys this year is the Bengals, bro. So the Cowboys have been getting cooked all year long. So to sit there and say that the Cowboys, oh no, not say the Cowboys, to sit there and say that you can get by with a bad defense. No, you can't, because Dak Prescott and that offense is fucking amazing. But then you look at bro, hold on. I'm trying to think of the perfect example. Y'all know that meme where they got those dragons and everything, bro. Two dragons look mean as hell, and then
the one's looking all derpy.
Yeah, that's pretty much the Cowboys special teams and their offense looking at their defense. That's exactly what it is, bro.
That's exactly what it is, bro.
So, nah, you can't coach a bad defense, Brady. You gotta have players to make a good defense. You gotta have good offensive line, but you also gotta have a good.
We'll
defense,
trade y'all
bro.
CeeDee Lamb for Nashawn Wright.
Oh hell no, ain't nobody taking that.
But hey, get a Bears CD, we'll get y'all Nashawn Wright. And a second round. What y'all want to do?
They ain't finna take that.
Come on, send CD this way. Come on, send him this way.
Y'all don't need them. Y'all ain't even going to use them anyway.
I know you lying. I know you lying.
I ain't finna use them. Anyways, I was gonna ask y'all about the three things that the Bengals need to do going forward, bro. Since the season is over. Well, I know that, but what are three things? I had three things that I had pretty much came up with for the Bengals what they need to do this offseason. First of all, I feel like they need to we already addressed it. Address the fact that you need to get somebody to help block for Joe Burrow. That's one of the things. Honestly, I don't know if y'all think they should just shut down Joe Burrow because there's nothing left for him to really play. They've already been eliminated from playoff contention. Well, who's to say he goes out there and gets hurt? We already saw what happened in that Ravens game. I'm pretty sure y'all saw that clip. Dude snapped the ball. Not even a half second goes by, and he's already getting blitzed. And almost he has to throw it away, and it gets picked off.
No, honestly, I absolutely agree. Especially, coming off the turf toe. He came back as soon as he was allowed to. As soon as he's it's manageable, right? Get a full recovery. At this point, you can't do that because you don't want to get injured again next season. Obviously, you need to be fixing and working on things. It definitely get some snaps in, here and there. But no, I don't. And if he's playing, he shouldn't be going 100. It could get a bad look for just the Bengals and whatnot. But I think everybody would understand if he does not, play. But I definitely kind of agree. I think he should kind of sit the back burner, get fully healthy again, fully recover. You see it all the time. Athletes stay mediocre, not mediocre, but it's just you always go into the season wondering how long they're going to stay. Look at Christian McCaffrey, right? Fantastic. You look at George Kittle, fantastic. But how long are they going to last? How many games can we get through the season before, they have to take a break? You want them to fully recover so they can stay strong the whole time. So, especially being out of contention, I definitely 100% say, take that off.
There's that. I feel like they sit him, but the three things I said: address the offensive line. And then obviously, the real thing is address that defense. The Bengals going into this offseason are going to have $70 to $80 million in cap space to spend. That's a lot of money. You're telling so if they don't go out there and do anything with that money, honestly, as Joe Burrow, bro. Joe Burrow.
I'm requesting a trade.
Literally,
I'm requesting a trade.
All right, bro. Y'all don't want to act right. I'm out of here. I'm out of. And especially when his contract, he's not guaranteed any money after this season. So I want to go somewhere where I can win and get my money and everything and stay healthy so I can go out there. Yeah. So those are the two big things right there. Yes, because I honestly in Cincinnati hasn't been known to break the bank, but with a player like Joe Burrow, you're gonna have to take that chance, bro, and just trust that he can turn your whole franchise around, bro.
You want to know what a decent landing spot for Joe Burrow would be? Send him to the Colts, bro.
That's a
That would be
decent spot.
crazy.
Send him to the Colts, because
And it's messed up. Daniel Jones.
that boy Daniel
No.
Jones was on a 1 year, right?
Yeah, he's a free
Yeah.
agent after this year.
Send him
So
to the Colts. You still got JT. You still got Michael Pittman over there. You got a decent offensive line. You got a busting defense. Send him to the
you got
Colts.
Tyler Warren, a decent tight end.
Yep. You got a new tight end. Send him to the Colts. Yeah, it's time to let him go, because they're not gonna build. They're not gonna do right. Because if they was gonna do right, they would have did it a couple seasons ago when they were
Literally
in a Super Bowl. They would have did it right then, but they didn't do it. They're not gonna do right.
they had since 2021 to do right by Joe Burrow. We going into 2026, and they still haven't done right by him.
Take
Come
it
on
from
now.
a Bears fan. I'll tell you when the organization not gonna do it right. They not gonna do it right, bro. Just send them away. Just send them away, bro. Y'all not gonna do them right.
And it's stuff like this
trying to
that,
win.
like, I sit here and ask myself, you own a team. Obviously, there's owners out there that just buy a team because they got the money and they just want to say they own the team. But nearly everyone working in the organization truly has a drive and love for sports. And most of those guys are 10 times smarter than the players, right? There's a reason these guys are in the positions that they are, because they're the ones that can think and do the things that the players can't, right? Sometimes the players don't understand how things, the whole big picture, right? And I'm not going to sit here and say I understand the whole big picture, but if you own a team and want to build a team, why are you not doing the proper things that you know need to be done? Like, I'm going to sit here and, as a Bengals organization, I know we need to get the defense fixed. I know we need to fix that offensive line. We got to fix a lot of things. You can't do it all at once, or really nothing really gets done. So you got to sit here one season. Let's do this, and then halfway through the season, trade deadlines, stuff like that, we try and get one here or one here. Next season, we hit this, we hit this, we hit this. You build. But right now, I feel like there's just nothing. It's just like, oh, we got this money. What? Oh, we got third pick? Sure. Let's just get this guy.
You're not even going to have it. Actually, you might have a top 10 pick this year. I think you are. So
it's just, I feel like we're not making smart decisions. I feel like we're just making decisions for decision's sake, almost like you're showing up to the job and getting through the day.
Yeah.
You want to know what our problem is?
I was going to hold on, Tony.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, and the third thing I was going to say that y'all got to address this offseason is Zach Taylor. I don't think he can get the job done. He's been 2 seasons, bro, since they've been like respectable, and it's looking really bad. You would think as a coach that you'd be able to like do something good. Like him and Stefanski are 2 of the coaches that I feel like their tenures are for sure long overdue. Zach Taylor, you have everything to work with, and you just can't get the job done. So I'm sorry, you got to go. You got to find another coach that can get the job done. Like,
it's not crazy to say that,
especially when you think about the Bengals have always been bad. Not always, but since they've had Joe Burrow, they've been bad in September, bro. Mm-hmm. They've been known for getting off to slow starts. And in the NFL, there's only 17 games in the season. You start off the season, let's say 1-3, 0-4. You're already in a hole, and you're trying to you're gonna putting yourself in a position there. You have to win countless games in a row, going streaks, and then possibly end up later in the season where you're having to hope that other teams mess up late in the year to give you that window to sneak back in. You just can't have that happen. And I feel like that definitely starts with coaching too. So,
and honestly, coaches have been fired for less. For being honest,
literally.
Like, I don't know. Like, you sit there and you see the caliber of players. I mean, especially the quarterback alone. If you're not doing the right things to get the job done, like, there's a difference between you being a good coach and winning games, and you can tell that the players are just great, that they're winning games, right? You see this in like high school and college, right? You get the guy that can just outperform an entire team nearly by himself in some sports, right? You see this in basketball. You see this in baseball when it comes to like pitching and stuff like that. The coach did nothing but put them in the lineup, but good coaches can take great players mix them in with the mediocre and poorer players on the team and make these guys even better because they work together and they have the synergy. There feels like there's no synergy right now. Everyone looks like they're playing their own game. They're there for their own reasons. Yeah, I agree. I think coaching change is definitely one of the issues that they need to fix. But then same thing, kind of like what I just said. Do you fix the coaching and then worry about everything else? Do you keep the coach, then you focus on the offense? Do you keep the coach, focus on the defense? Because if you do all three, everyone's spread, nobody has a clear line of sight. I feel like you need to just pick one and go. But I don't know. It's definitely rough.
Yeah, a lot of things that have to be addressed. So, and we'll see what they do. See if they end up shutting down Joe Burrow with 4 weeks left in the season, and what they got to do. It's a lot. It's a lot to ask, but we'll see. I don't know if they'll get the job done, but I don't know. For y'all's sake, Brady, I hope y'all get the job done. That way y'all don't waste another quarterback, bro.
It's what Cincinnati does. Any Cincinnati sport.
Man,
The Reds.
Y'all might as well trade that man to the Colts for the Colts first round pick and a 2026 and 2027 first round pick. And y'all might as well just go draft Diego Pavia because y'all like being poverty. I could tell y'all like it. Y'all like it.
Well, we know he'll speak his mind on that offensive line.
Man, y'all got two Browns organizations. Y'all got the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Browns. Y'all like being poverty.
Come on. Don't go that low.
Y'all like that.
No, that's Cincinnati Browns is insane.
No, how come both of the Cincinnati teams got less wins than the Bears combined, bro? Come on, man. That don't even make no sense, bro. Y'all ain't neither one of y'all teams put known for the cities that they reside in.
Well,
at least y'all got
they are. They just
all I gotta say is, bro, you know it's bad when it's bad how bad Cincinnati is that Brady switched over to rep the Saints, bro, for a couple years.
No, for real, yo. I ain't never switched up on the Bears a day in my life.
I didn't switch teams.
Yes, you did.
I was
Yes,
just a major Drew Brees fan that I rooted for the Saints.
There's a difference. I'm back on the Chicago Bears.
I ain't never
it's the same reason I'm a semi-Lakers fan because this guy LeBron wanted to leave Cleveland and go out, to the Heat. That's why I was a Miami fan for 3 years. I was there to bear witness. Where is he at? Where's he at?
Oh my God.
The Cleveland. I was there when everyone was burning their jerseys in the streets when he went to Miami.
You was here in Illinois, bro. You wasn't there.
Well, yeah, living, but I was still out here. What happened? Yeah, bro.
Okay. I was gonna say, I was since like the 6th grade. You was out here.
Nah, LeBron left. Shoot, that was 2010.
But no, I was
just in 5th grade.
Yeah, I was just a big. But yeah, I was just a big Drew Brees fan. But nope, you're right though. It was such a poverty being out here that the only thing we had was the YouTube highlight reel of the guy jumping into the end zone over the guy, huge front flip.
Oh, I think
the guy.
It's not Muhammad Sanu. I don't think
that's AJ Green, bro.
And that wasn't AJ Green.
Who was
not
that?
AJ Green. I'm trying to think. I think it was Muhammad Sanu. I think. I'm trying to think, bro.
No, it was Jerome Simpson.
Oh, yeah. Why am I thinking Muhammad Sanu? That's crazy. But yeah, you thought that was AJ Green?
I thought so, but it wasn't AJ Green.
Nah. Another talent y'all wasted over there in Cincinnati. Golly, bro.
That's because Jerome Simpson was wearing what number did AJ Green wear?
18.
18. And Ocho Cinco wore 85. Okay. All right. My bad. Oh, this is 89. Okay. All right.
That's the only legacy we got.
Yeah, wasting talent, bro. Golly.
Y'all wasted a lot of talent. Y'all wasted just as much as talent as the Bears. Actually, we ain't never had no real talent. We had Matt Forte. We had
Devin Hester, though.
We wasted defenses. That's what we wasted. We wasted defenses.
Wasted Khalil Mack.
But we traded him. He went somewhere good.
Y'all wasted him though. That man was the best defensive lineman for
We
like
had a
2-3
playoff
years.
run with him. We lost in the wild card, but we had a play. He
Oh
played
wow, a wild card appearance just to get bounced out right away.
for a team that hadn't won a Super Bowl in 20, 30 years. Yeah, a playoff appearance is pretty cool, dog. It's not like you Packers fans are spoiled. You guys don't know what missing the playoffs is, so you guys
Yes,
just
we do.
expect Super Bowl every year.
Yes, we do. We're probably about to miss it this year. But
You guys might have
though. I do miss the era of when we were little watching the Bears and Packers. You had Devin Hester moving around the field. And then you saw what's his name? Long blonde hair.
Clay
you
Matthews.
talking about Clay Matthews?
Yeah, Clay Matthews on the line coming through, flying, bro. I'm watching those two guys, bro, all the time in the NFL going crazy.
We up
Nostalgia.
We up 20 games in the series, a little bit over 20 games in the series overall against the Bears.
This guy Braxton keeping score.
Bro, no, for real. Keeping score is crazy. Make
It's
sure
not
you
my
tell
fault.
me to keep score Saturday.
All right.
You guys are 2-1 in the Caleb Williams era, bro. Era.
Braxton the type of dude to know what you're saying and still make fun of it because you
Right,
don't want to
bro,
admit that the Bears about to win this.
That's not true.
it.
You played our bench last
Still
year
won.
when y'all
A win's a win.
You're not
A
Add
win
that
is a
to the
win.
stat column.
You're not
It's
2-1
the
against
NFL doesn't
us.
put asterisks on
We're
wins, buddy. The NFL doesn't put
When you
asterisks
play our
on wins.
actual-
In the
when you play
Caleb
our
Williams era,
when you
you
play our
guys are
actual- When you guys play our actual team, we're 2-0 against y'all. I don't want to hear it. Case closed.
our actual team. Okay, the same guy that blames injuries. You guys are never an actual team then, because you guys are always so banged up every single year. So you guys never have an actual team.
No, we do. I'm just saying this year is even worse. We lost we lost like 6 players, 10 players in a matter of 30 minutes last week. That's all I'm saying.
The Bears have just been dealing with that all season. So
there's nobody real special.
We had like a whole second and third string linebacking core. Jalen Johnson was gone all year. Kyler Gordon can't stay healthy. I mean, like I said, the Bears literally have the most missed quarters by starters this year, and we're 10-4. You guys need to stop making excuses for yourself. Go get some depth.
Whatever.
It was y'all year, remember?
Whatever.
This is our year.
Right. Y'all worse than them Cowboys fans.
No, we aren't.
And that's saying something.
Moving on to NBA, Tony. I know you had a question you wanted to ask.
Who y'all got, bro? Because I've been seeing this all over. Who y'all got? 17 Warriors or the 2024-2025 OKC Thunder?
That's
if you
the
say,
Warriors.
Okay, I was about to say you bet not.
Yeah, 100% Warriors.
Okay, I
the
was about to say
2016 Warriors.
It's the 17 Warriors game.
No,
you're
16.
Talking about 16, 17. When did the season end? What year did the season end?
It was the 15-16 Warriors that went 73-9. It was the
17 Warriors
game.
No,
it wasn't. It's just 15-16 Warriors, bro, that went 73-9 and lost in the finals to the Cavaliers, bro. What are you talking about?
We don't want them. We don't want that one.
That's literally what everybody compares them to. The one that's about to break what's it called? The Thunder are on pace to break the record.
The 2016-2017 Warriors?
We're not on pace to break the record, bro. They didn't break the record.
I'm not talking about that. You talking about something random. Ain't nobody say that, bro.
Everybody's been talking about this, though. They're talking about you taking the 15-16 Warriors that broke the record, or are you taking the Thunder?
I'm not talking about that.
I ain't heard nobody mention the word record in this chat.
Right. I said in a matchup between the 2016-2017 Warriors and the 2024-2025 OKC Thunder, who you got? I ain't say nothing about no record. Did you hear me say that?
You asked Braxton, is it snowing outside? He said, I ain't never been to the Grand Canyon.
You're nitpicking hard as hell, bro.
Like, come on. I'm not nitpicking, bro. I asked you a question. I did not say 2015, 2016. I said 16, 17. The Warriors that went 16-1 and won the finals. Fuck.
Bro,
Didn't nobody ask you about 2015, bro?
Nobody's talking about
You just
16,
wanted to
17.
include
Nobody
LeBron
ever.
so bad.
No,
You just
I
wanted to include
didn't.
LeBron.
How did
so
I include LeBron? I'm saying nobody included the 16, 17 Warriors in any of these conversations. It's the
Yes, they
I
15,
just smacked my
16.
head.
It's the 15, 16 Warriors who broke the record versus the Thunder, who are on pace to either match that
You're
record or
talking
break
about
it.
records, bro. I'm talking about when they had one of the greatest postseason runs of all time, 16 and
Well, then
1.
there's no discussion then, because then
What do you mean there's no discussion?
there's no discussion. That Warriors team is overpowered, and we all know it. Like Brady didn't. I don't even think Brady paid attention to basketball that much back then, and he knows that it's.
Oh, I did at that point.
Bro, if anybody try to sit here and say, "Oh, the Warrior or the Thunder got it,"
That's not a discussion. That's the reason I'm saying it's not really a discussion. Any
all right.
real
Well, I still got the 15, 16 Warriors. Then, so what you want to do, bro? I still got the 15, 16 Warriors. So what you want to do?
I think the Warriors 100%.
Getting taken to Game 7 by Tyrese Halliburton is not the same as getting taken to Game 7 by LeBron and Kyrie. It's not the same, and I'll still take the Warriors because it's not. OKC got bailed out by a torn Achilles. That's what they got bailed out by.
Not true. You
got
can't make
to
excuses.
Game 7.
You can't
You
make
got took to
excuses
Game
because
7.
the Warriors literally got bailed out plenty of times.
You got took to Game 7 by Tyrese Halliburton.
If we're gonna make excuses, then if you're gonna make excuses, then that previous year the Warriors won, they shouldn't have won that because both Kyrie and Kevin Love were out.
Yeah, we don't care.
Exactly. So you're gonna sit there and say, "Oh, Halliburton injury." Oh, like
What?
Come on, bro.
What round did Kevin Love and Kyrie get injured in? What round? What round?
Kevin Love got hurt in the first round by a dirty play by Kevin Olynyk. He separated his shoulder. Then in the following series, Kyrie Irving was hurt, and then in the finals, he got injured in Game 1 with a fractured kneecap.
That ain't bailout, gang.
Yes, it is.
It doesn't sound like the
When
Warriors
your
had anything
starting
to do
point
with
guard is freaking Matthew Dellavedova.
I'm gonna tell you something right now, man.
Shut up.
First of all, you're getting off topic because we're talking about the 15-16. That had LeBron, Kyrie, and Kevin Love. So we're not talking about that. That ain't got nothing to do with
You're
nothing.
the one who mentioned it, but
I didn't bring up that run. You asked me
what round did they get hurt in? Did you not?
Because you brought it up, Brady. Did I not ask for the information about something?
I didn't ask you to tell me. I didn't ask you to say, "Oh, what round did they get hurt in?"
What? All right, just stop. Come on, I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to do this.
I feel like the Thunder's defense, low-key, they might be able to. Steph Curry is amazing, bro. But when you
Stop. You're saying that they are locking up Curry in the 2016-2017 team.
OKC went to Game 7 because of Tyrese Halliburton.
Warriors, Brady.
OKC went to Game 7 because of Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton.
That team, that Pacers
team, the dude
was
known
deep.
for passing the ball.
That Pacers team was deep, and that's the reason why I say that the Thunder, the past Celtics, they're this year's not Celtics. Damn, this year's Thunder can not easily, but it'll be a good matchup, and I feel like they probably win in Game 7. Shea is an amazing player. You got J-Dub, who's a great two-way player. The same with Klay Thompson.
Can you tell me what you're smoking so I can?
You were the last person to talk about somebody been smoking something, Brady. So, respect.
I admit when I'm wrong. I admit when my takes are bad. But this right here, it's not too late. It's not too late to admit.
You think that the last year OKC team is touching that Warriors team?
We're not talking about last year. We're talking about this year's OKC team that's on pace to break the record.
I don't give a damn about no damn record.
OKC, I feel like they can hold their own and get the job done. I really do.
I got the Warriors in 5.
That's disrespectful.
I got the
There's a reason. When you think about it, bro, the reason why I say this is because this year OKC, bro, they have 7 players that are ranked in the top 10 defensive rating wise. That's insane, bro. They have bodies to throw at you, bro. like that's like Steph Curry was like Steph Curry's an amazing player. Don't get me wrong. Klay Thompson's good, but you mainly only have to worry about those two. That's the main reason why when the Cavs played them, they were able to. If both of them didn't have that great of a game seven, it was mainly Draymond Green who was the one. But you can't rely on Draymond Green to go out there and win the game for you. So, if that being
Let me know when you're
said,
done.
what? Go ahead, say something. I don't care.
In all them Warriors runs, bro, they was ranked top 3 in offense and defense. Not the okay. So you went to Game 7 due to Tyrese Halliburton and barely won without playing Tyrese Halliburton.
That's not true. No, so you want to say that? Where was that defense at when they played the Cavs? Then, huh?
Hey, bro, that's LeBron and Kyrie, bro.
Exactly.
That's LeBron and Kyrie. We're talking
That
about some of the greatest people to touch.
Robin.
Shea is not going to stop. I mean, Shea is not going to get stopped by Steph Curry, bro. If we're being honest, bro.
Shea is you get stopped by Andre Iguodala.
Man, no, I don't.
Iguodala.
No. Brady, you say Andre Iguodala is a better shooter than Curry too. That's the type of takes you would say.
No. Who would you rather have coming off the bench? Kassan Wallace or Sean Livingston? Who would you rather have come off the bench? Would you rather have Sean Livingston starting, or would you rather have Isaiah Joe or Lou Dort starting, bro? Come on, man.
Lou Dort, I'm not gonna lie, his defense is better than Livingston.
Who got the better offense? Because Dort, he put up about 10 shots a game, and it'd be all threes, and he'd be bricking. How your three line at
bricking? He hit.
How your three line at 2? How your 3 line at 2 when you attempting 8 a game? You're not even at 50%, gang.
Mm.
Come on, bro. Come on, B man.
He's a better.
That's not cool.
He's better defensively. Now I will say, Sean Livingston, that man was a great midi, bro. He has one of the greatest mid ranges of all time,
bro. Unstoppable midi gang.
But I don't care. I'm still taking a Thunder. I feel like there's some people out there who would take that with me.
Let me ask ChatGPT real quick.
Oh my god, bro.
These dudes was scoring 114.9 points per game, shooting 48.7% from the field, 13 3-pointers made per game, and their efficient field goal was among the best in the league. All right, we had Steph averaging 30 a game, unanimous MVP, by the way. Klay, 22 points per game. Draymond, 14 points per game, 9.5 rebounds, 7.4 assists. Blew out the Rockets, blew out Portland. They had to fight for their life against OKC. And then blew a lead to Cleveland. I mean, that's crazy. That's a crazy team right there, bro.
I feel like the great defense is going to stop their offense. They can pair up with their offense, bro. They just have the bodies. And historically, when you have a really deep teams are historically known for being able to get the job done. So, and that's case closed.
Wish I had your optimism.
Well, that's why he didn't want me to say the 2017 Warriors, because he know KD on there. That's why he didn't want me to say that.
That's an unfair matchup. That's the greatest team ever assembled, bro. Either that or the 18-19 when they had DeMarcus Cousins on that team. Like you can't compare any team to that, bro. And any of those old heads who be trying to sit there and be like, "Oh, Jordan's Bulls would be." No, the fuck they wouldn't, bro. I guarantee you, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and KD will be running laps around all day.
Jordan would have had to put up 60 every night in order for them to compete in the finals.
He had to put up 70, bro. You'd have to do what 2K does: pull a Jordan from each team just to go up against them, bro. Because you was
Hey,
not stopping.
Scotty.
I will not live for these old heads saying that, bro. Old
All
heads
I
need to.
know is right now I am imagining they taking this clip saying these old heads, Michael Jordan, and it's those edits where it just fades to black and you just hear the horn and they just start showing a menacing sports edit of a player.
Like, bro.
I ain't gonna
No,
lie.
because I guarantee you, Tony, I know y'all both agree because you're gonna have some old heads who might see this clip and be like, man, y'all tripping. Jordan would have been going nuts against him. No, they wouldn't, bro.
Hey,
Stop it.
Jordan would have. The rest of that team probably would not have been.
Jordan probably would have got the good 30, 40. I'll guarantee that.
Okay,
But Jordan ain't gonna drop no damn 60, 70 points. And then who's gonna stop KD? You gonna sit there and say Dennis Rodman? Oh, I'm sorry, bro. Dennis Rodman is not guarding somebody on the perimeter, bro. Let's be for real.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Are we playing by 2025 rules or are we playing by 80s, 90s rules?
We all know everybody in the 80s.
Well, we talking about
playing
rules
modern
nowadays.
day, bro.
We're
They
talking about
will
modern
play
day.
too
We're not
aggressive,
talking
get
about
kicked
back
out of the
then.
game first thing in the
We're
game.
not talking about we're not talking about the rules back then where you can bitch slap somebody just because they did a move that you didn't like.
Nah, low key.
Yes.
That's
Hey, they would barely even get flagrant in text for that, bro.
Bro,
you watch any like documentary or something.
We is not going by those rules where they was holding up Larry Bird while somebody got a lick in on him, bro. We is not playing by those rules.
They was playing
Literally
NBA.
during that time.
They was playing NBA Street.
They straight up would look at your teammate and be like, "You can get your foul now. You good? You got a few." And they straight up, you just see prime.
I saw a video of Jordan
coming out.
I saw a video of Jordan going to block a dunk. He ended up just kicking the dude in the back.
Yeah, nah.
I'm glad you guys agree.
Oh my god!
I've been fighting that fight for too long.
Oh man.
I wish an old head would come up here and say something like that to me.
I ain't gonna lie.
Where's your dad stand on that?
I don't even know. He liked the Warriors when they were on their run. So
I think without even mentioning it to him, you should sit him down one day on an episode. We bring the most craziest takes.
I mean, he used to like the Pistons back in the day. So
no, honestly, I think that would be kind of funny though, Braxton, if we sit your dad down and whatever your dad is like the biggest fan of, I think me and Tony should come full heart defend the other side. Just be absolute blasphemous. Just to see if he keeps his composure. Be like, you know what? Yeah. I don't think Michael Jordan was really that good.
I can't even take that side, bro.
No, we couldn't even do that. I can't. And everybody knows that's just rage bait. That's 0 out of 10 rage bait, bro.
Yeah, that's 0 out of 10.
But that's just an example. That's just an example. But we get specific about his favorite player, favorite coach. I think that should be hilarious.
Yeah. But I think that's hold on. I was gonna say that's it, but I was gonna ask y'all one more thing. And it's kind of bouncing back to football. What do y'all think is in store for the what's it called? For Travis Kelce, bro? Y'all think he retires after this season?
We still talking about him, bro. He's done, bro. His quarterback just tore his ACL. He's not playing no more football. He's done.
He's washed.
No, he's done, bro. Ever since he been grabbing them little Debbie cheeks, bro.
Why you gotta disrespect people, ladies like that, bro? Why you gotta?
I never said anything about Taylor.
But you else were you talking about? Taylor Swift. You just call her butt cheeks little Debbie cakes. You said she got zebra cakes. That's crazy, bro. Why you be disrespecting these men, ladies like that, bro? Come on, man.
All I'm saying, ever since he got with Taylor Swift, he ain't been able to catch the ball the same, bro. Man, dropping everything, bro. Don't go to prison now, Travis Kelce, because you gonna get took, bro. No offense.
What? Wait, what?
All
right, let's cut the episode, bro. He's done. All right, y'all.
This man out of here.
Thank everybody for watching. We'll be back. Probably not next week because it's the holidays. Everybody enjoy your holiday. I don't know what you're looking at me like that for, but you will not get me on this computer during the holidays. You can see me January 5th. We'll have everything.
Not at least on a Monday.
A Monday don't mean nothing, boy. I'm on vacation. When
you leave for vacation?
The 23rd, and I don't go back to work until the 5th of January.
That's Tuesday. I don't want no work.
I don't want no work.
You don't be doing work regardless.
I mean, you can catch me running around on BO3, running for my life. These Panzers ain't gonna kill themselves. I got an Easter egg to beat.
That's the most I'm doing, bro.
Y'all ain't committed.
I got 2 vacations coming up. Ain't nobody about to be at home to be on no computer. We ain't doing that. It's family time.
Yeah.
You bogus. All right, y'all. We'll catch y'all. Happy holidays from the Keep It Pushing podcast, and we'll be back with some more content. Deuces.